Welcome back to my channel. Savannah here, Wildechildyup Travels, and today we're going to be talking about why I hate traveling. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I personally don't hate traveling, but these are some reasons that I get from individuals of why they refrain from traveling themselves. Packing. Okay, packing is not my favorite thing to do, but it's never going to stop me from taking a trip. It's like a sport or a language. If you keep practicing, the better you'll get and the easier it will be. So I believe that if you take more trips, actually, you'll get better at packing and it'll become less of a hassle. Some people say that the destination is never worth the trouble. I absolutely disagree. If the destination is why you hate traveling or you think it's not worth it, then you should just stay home, because I think destinations are the reason why people should travel. Not only do you get to meet new people, see new things, experience things outside of your own bubble and your comfort zone, you get to explore new places, get new memories and things like that. So I believe the destination is absolutely worth the trouble, because it's something that not everyone gets to experience, and you'll be able to keep those memories for your whole life. So if you think the destination is not worth it, then just stay home. It's such a waste of money. I don't believe that at all. Like, people who say that money would rather be spent on, I don't know, an amusement park or something else, I don't follow that belief at all. Like, travel is what makes you richer, not in money wise, but in memories and experiences and things like that. And can you really put a price on experiences like that? Because I have things that I would never have experienced, or stories I never would have gained if I didn't travel. And I don't think you can put a price on it, but I do believe that traveling is not a waste of money at all. The weather is so different from back home. I've heard this from so many people. They don't like to travel because they're never prepared for the weather. Well, with the internet and with weather systems, you should be able to prepare for any kind of weather. I always pack some long sleeve shirts and some pants whenever I go to somewhere tropic or something, in case the weather does turn or it gets rainy or windy or something like that. And I always pack like shorts and a tank top when I go somewhere not so warm, in case the weather gets a little bit mild or something. Weather should never be a factor of whether or not you're going to go on a trip, because you can prepare for most things now these days, and it's such a small factor. Just get an umbrella or something. Like, weather can't be that different. Experiencing different climates can always be an adventure. It's all about the outlook. That's why I think that most of these reasons people hate traveling, it's not about actual traveling, it's more about the person's mindset. So I think if you approach something positively, you're gonna have a better reaction or a better experience than someone who comes into a situation with a negative mindset. Food. The food sucks. Okay, so some people are picky eaters. Some people have diets that they need to follow, like whether out of necessity or desire. That's totally understandable. But like I said, with the weather these days, you can be accommodated for, you can be prepared. You can find vegetarian restaurants anywhere by looking it up on the internet. You can find food that you prefer, like hamburgers or something like that. Food should never be a factor. Like, it's a big thing, because I think that food is an important way of experiencing a culture, but it should never keep someone from traveling, ever. Food, like, I think that there's a type of food out there for everyone in every country. So if you look hard enough, or if you're willing to experience something new, you'll find something that you may like that's new. I think experiencing new food is fun. Adjusting to different cultures. If you're not willing to try to adjust to a different culture, then you should just not go. Just stay home. Like, I don't understand. Why do you make yourself uncomfortable when you're not willing to put yourself out there? And then you come back and you complain about it. Just stay home. I think I think experiencing different cultures is exciting. I like being outside of my comfort zone, in my own routine. I don't like new people. I don't want to meet anyone new. I don't like crowds. I don't like people in general. I don't know what to tell you. Travel is one of the #1 ways to meet new people. So if you don't like meeting new people, I don't think there's any changing your mind on that. You should just stay home. Don't come back from an amazing trip and then complain, oh, there was people everywhere and they're trying to talk to me and all this stuff. Like, just don't go. Like, make more room for the rest of us. Like, let someone else have that plane ticket. I hate crowds. Okay, well, I hate crowds too. I am not a fan of crowds. I'm not an extremely patient person, but that has never stopped me from going to temples or getting on a plane or going to museums or like Versailles or anything. I go. I don't let anything stop me from experiencing something new. You can have so many excuses to not do something, but all you need is one good reason to do it. So just find that good reason and get over it and just go. I promise you it'll be worth it, and you can look back on it, and like when you get home you can look back on your trip and like, wow, be like, wow, that was great, that was fun, I want to go somewhere else. Like, travel is addicting. Once you get over all of these reasons not to do something, I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it. Delayed and canceled flights are the worst. Okay, yeah, yeah, true. I hate them too. I really do, but you can't always plan for these things, and like I've said before, you can't let a situation bring your whole trip down. Like, yes, it can put a damper on it, it can alter it, it can change your mood, but don't carry it throughout your whole trip. Don't let that set the tone for your trip. It's annoying, it's inconveniencing, and it's frustrating as hell, but do not let it set the tone for your trip. Don't let this hang over you through the whole week or month or however long you're traveling. Delayed flights are the worst, and they suck but you can't let that get you down. You just gotta keep going, gotta keep moving, make it to the end, and then you can worry about it when you get home if you feel like it. But that shouldn't be the reason to keep you from traveling, because not every flight's going to be delayed. Not every flight's going to be canceled. Not every flight's going to be overbooked. It's just a situation that you have to deal with. So just learn to deal with it. Learn how to adjust when traveling, because you give up freedom. You give up control when you travel on planes and things like that. And you just have to just keep going. Just keep going. Just don't stop. Keep going. It's sad saying goodbye to friends and family members. Okay, yeah, that's true. It is sad to say goodbye to friends and family members. But you're not going to be gone forever. You're not. And yes, things may happen when you are traveling, but that shouldn't stop you. That's like a fear. Like, you're letting a fear hold you back. Like, you might miss something, like FOMO, like the fear of missing out. You might miss out on something. You don't want to say goodbye to friends and family members. I hate saying goodbye to my parents when I travel, but that has never stopped me from going. I can be sad for like 5 minutes, but then I'll just get over it. You know, I'm on a trip, I'm on a plane, I'm going somewhere new and exciting. Time to focus on what's ahead of me. It's sad for a bit, and you can dwell on your feelings for a little bit, but don't carry it throughout your whole trip. Face it, acknowledge it, whatever you have to do, and then keep going. And then so you can get on your trip, so you can get these good things going, and just don't let it set the tone, and don't let it bring you down, because traveling is worth it. And there are just so many things out there waiting for you to experience them, and saying goodbye to friends and family should not be holding you back from it, ever. And those are the reasons people tell me they hate traveling. So if you have your own, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear them, and we can discuss them. I have my own hates about traveling, but it's more like there's never ice in a glass, or there's a noisy neighbor next to my hostel room or something like that. Some things you just can't control, but whatever, they've never stopped me before. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and check out more videos. See you in the next one.